Good morning. Good early morning. Turn these lights down. Got my earbuds in because I'm trying to make sure the audio is okay so I can check it on my phone. So I'm doing that. Because the music is never as loud as I think it is. And that's partly my fault because I have a knob turner here. I'm just not using it right. There we go. That looks good. All right. Good morning. Sounds okay to me. If anything, I might turn up another notch, but I think we're good. It is Sunday. I don't normally stream on Sundays. Sometimes I do. But I said this weekend or next weekend. And I have been calculating this on and off for the past 2 days. Morning, it's 2 p.m. Listen. I just woke up an hour ago. It's also it's not even noon for me here. Psh. If it's AM, it's morning. Anyway, I've been calculating nonstop, pretty much. I mean, other than when I had to go work on Friday painting a house.
This generation curse
nonstop.
can't affect us through a sub.
Why is this playing? Why do I have this video up? Close all this. For the past 2 days, and I'm really glad I decided not to stream it because, oh boy, have I been going through the ringer on this. Did a lot of stuff on Showdown. Got the teams imported just like I did last time. That was fun. Tried to look up documentation for... Here, let me show you guys this that I was looking at, because this was helping me figure out some of the moves and stuff. Here. Ta-da. If this will load up. Hold on, I have to go here first. There we go. All right, so all the new moves. I was making sure I took note of everything. So nothing could catch me off guard, okay? I know how Dark Hole works. I know how Roar of Time works, okay? I checked all these things. I did. I looked up the additional documentation just so I could know what the fuck is going on, okay? I've got shit out the wazoo. A lot of Pokemon I was looking at. The entire... Ooh, if you could know. Oh, if you could know. Anyway. Wait. Do I have the Showdown page up? Can I bring it up? Hold on. Yeah, I probably can. There we go. I showed this last time too, but I had to rebuild it all because I didn't save any of my teams from when I did this a year ago, right? Got all of the... I was even testing Dialga specifically to see how he worked. Got everyone's additional teams in here, all the different variations you can fight of everybody, different teams that I was trying, and just... Oh, okay. I considered streaming some of it last night, but I was kind of in between doing this and then taking breaks and playing Pokopia, so I didn't want to take away my Pokopia time. And then it was 3 a.m. and I'm like, I've been on Showdown for 2.5 hours, and I'm nervous. Can you tell I'm nervous? Doesn't matter. Hello. Hi, Briar, Jellybean, Pitfall. Welcome. It's like when Dr. Strange see all the possibilities. And that's the thing. I even was talking about this on Discord last night. I can try to make the best educated guess to what the opponent will do based on how I know the AI. Sometimes the AI doesn't do those things, though. Sometimes the AI doesn't always do those things. Here's a great example. And this is what I was testing with last night, so I'll go over this real quick. I have forgotten all my buttons somehow already. Here we go. This is the team we're fighting for Lorelei. The rain team. It's the only team you get to know in advance, and it's also the only double battle, right? She always leads with these two. And then there's a situation where I was trying to figure out, okay, if I kill Politoed, what comes out next, right? Well, turns out the options are any of these three fucks, depending on what the AI prioritizes. All I know is it's never Swampert. And so it's like, does that actually help me? Can I play around this? Like, just because I think it should be Kyogre, it probably is going to be Iron Bundle anyway, or if Kyogre's not even there, then it's either Walking Wake or Iron Bundle. Does it have a priority? I don't know. I don't know, and there's no way for me to know. Because I've only fought the Elite Four once. I don't have enough practice. All right, that's enough. That's enough of nervous anxiety, all right? I have a bowl full of chicken and rice. We're not going to start the fight right away. We're going to give it a few extra minutes while I go over some of the stuff for the team, okay? And I eat. So, in the calculator, all the Pokemon are on my set to 83. I don't know why. So help me remember that I need to set them to 85. There we go. You're only gonna have to fight them twice. Second time lucky. I don't know if I hope so. To be honest with you, I don't know if I hope so. So I've learned a lot in this run in particular that I think is really, really good. I've learned a lot of the Pokemon that I went after kind of useless. I learned a lot of Pokemon that I thought were going to be useless are actually really, really good. I've learned a lot. I need to bring up my notes because I made notes on what changes I need to make between members, and I hope I wrote everything down because if I didn't, oh boy, I'm not going to remember. Again, most of this was all done at like 3, 4 a.m. the last 2 days, so that's cool. That instills me with confidence. And my notepad just minimized itself entirely. That's awesome. How do I... What the fuck? Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Anyway. Alright. So. If you remember, gave me most trouble is Bruno. Hoping Bruno and Agatha are going to be easy today. Hoping they are. We are playing with game audio. The game is not going to be sped up, except maybe later if we have to do a stall thing. We'll get to that if it happens, if or when it happens. Let me know if the audio is okay, if I need to turn up or down, if I need to turn myself up or down. This is going to be good. It's going to be good. So, 10 deaths. 10 deaths going into this. We lost Marsh Stomp at Lieutenant Surge. We lost most of these guys to just stupid. In like, I think all this was Blaine's gym, except this was the Brock fight. Yeah, the Brock rematch. Okay, so we lost one Pokemon at Lieutenant Surge, and then didn't lose another Pokemon until the Brock rematch. And then didn't lose any more Pokemon until we lost 5 at Cinnabar Gym. 5 in Cinnabar Gym. This we lost to Claire, funny enough, even though it's a fairy type. And Screamtail is the one I missed most in the calculations. I really did. There were so many instances where, oh, Screamtail would be perfect here. Didn't have it. And then they were like, oh, maybe if I had a backup. Nope, we lost Sylveon and a Lowland Muck. Both actually came up as options in one of the calcs I was doing. We lost them in the Pokemon Manor. But we got a really, really good Pokemon in exchange that might just win us the game. Might just win us the game. So it may have been worth it after all. I might secretly be a genius. These are all the Pokemon that I set aside that I thought would be pretty much useless in the Elite Four. You guys saw when I was doing these. Kind of organized my boxes on the last stream, okay? Oranguru, Sage Power, don't think you left the box once. Heatmore, fantastic for sweeping through Jasmine, no other use. Zipstrike actually was useful. Dusknoir, not as great as I thought he was. And this is what I mean by like going through and realizing that not all these Pokemon that I thought were going to be really good at things were, or some of the ones that I thought were useless actually ended up being pretty great. Even Ambipom had a lot of use. And at one point was on the Elite 14. Yeah, I am sorry to say, because Triple Axel's just that good. Scolipede even got a sweep in. I remember that. Ah, good times, good times. And so these are all the Pokemon that I thought could have a chance to be a contender. And a lot of them did. Well, they're obviously in the calculator, but a lot of them did make it into some of the sets I was playing around with or trying to figure out. And you might notice some faces missing and some in here that you might not expect. Notably, I want to bring up both Zapdos and Raging Bolt were on the Attempt 14 Elite 4 team. Both of them made it into the E4. Neither one of them is coming today. Neither is Latias, who I went out of my way to get because a good special bulk Pokemon seems like a really, really good idea. Another instance of, actually, it's not useful at all. I haven't been able to use Latias once because it's weak to Dragon, Dark, Ghost. And those 3 types are really, really bad to be weak to. Okay? Also Urshifu, which I had to go do an entire optional boss fight for. Not even one of the boss fights I was forcing myself to do, like I did with all the Johto leaders, right? Not even one of those. I just went and did an optional boss fight, gave up my Cerulean Cave encounter to get an Urshifu that I don't think I've used once. Don't think I used once. Both Cinderace and Electrode, fantastic Pokemon. Cinderace does not learn a fairy move, and there is no fairy type hidden power. If there was a fairy type hidden power, or he learned one fairy move, even Baby Doll Eyes, he would be on this team. He almost made it. He just needed to be able to become a fairy type, like, for one instance, and he couldn't do it. That's the only thing keeping Cinderace off the Elite Four team. That's how good he is. If we redo, like, if we have to come back again, legitimately might be my starter. It's just that good. Gyarados, also on our Elite Four team last time. He was both regular and Mega, depending on the fight. Not coming to this Elite Four. Not coming to this Elite Four team. Glyspot's just always amazing. Snorlax was actually on the team for the longest time. Mega Snorlax is really, really good. Really, really good. Not making it today. He was my other special tank that could have taken a place of like that Sylveon's Screamtail role, albeit not as well because I'm not fairy type, but still, my other special tank, still not making it. Ursaluna. Do note, if you get an Ursaluna in your run, regular Ursaluna is good, and we did get to use him in this run a little bit. You can trade him for Blood Moon Ursaluna at Cinnabar Island. I tested with both. Neither one is making it onto the team. Our one last fairy type, Granbull, also not making it in the Elite Four. My only fairy type left. Just barely can't cut it. There are some instances where he can be used, and he is useful for getting some revenge kills with Bull Rush and a Choice Scarf, but still sometimes it doesn't make him fast enough. If he had a little bit more speed, he's base 50. If he was base 60, 65, 70, oh my god, if he was base 70, he'd actually be amazing. Doesn't make it. Garchomp, actually goated hatch from a random mystery egg in Cerulean City. Not making it. In fact, I don't think I've used Garchomp more than like once or twice. Like for revenge kill Earthquake stuff. Politoed, a fantastic tech that you can pick up at Route 23 after beating Erica if you save that route encounter. Rain Team kind of fell apart when Marshtomp died. But Politoed doesn't mean he's a bad pickup because he's good for weather and we'll probably still do him in the future. But yeah, just can't get that team together. And that's really surprising considering I've got Politoed, Raging Bolt, and Zapdos all in here. Mega Metagross. Great in the Victory Road, actually. Not the best pickup, as it turns out. You'll see. Not making it. Torterra, just hatched. Not making it. Mega Kingler, not making it. My only ghost types. Palossand and Wishiwashi, not making it. Didn't even evolve Piloswine. So many good Pokemon. You know who else isn't making it? My placeholder in the team, Credilli. Love Credilli. All right, so that's enough reminiscing. I've had my moment. I've did my talking. I'm calmed down. The team, as I have built it, this is the team that will either beat Radical Red, or we will reset and take the knowledge and do it again. And number one, he's obviously not here. You know he's coming. He was here last time. It's going to be the World Turtle. We have Terapagos. May 23rd is World Tortoise Day, or World Turtle Day. So he makes the squad, which is really funny because the last time he made it into the Elite Four, his name was Atlas. I named him Atlas. So it kind of goes full circle. I like that a lot. Number two. Phone home. Funny enough, the alien on the squad, who we have never caught in any run before, I don't think even once. Gouging Fire. June 11th is the day that E.T. released in theaters. Gouging Fire is going to make the team and he might just be what wins us. I'm not even joking. He's amazing. Then we've got the last pickup, well, second last, we hatched a Torterra, but the last pickup, our Victory Road encounter, who I didn't think would be anything. Named after Pokemon Day, Dragonite. Doesn't even have a Mega in this game, doesn't even need it. Dragonite might just be the strongest Pokemon in Radical Red. In vanilla Radical Red. I'm hanging a hat on that because that, yeah, he's making it out of the team. Just that good. That's half the team. We've already got 2 dragons. We've got 1 Paradox, kind of legend, and 1 legend. Okay? Number 4, Rillaboom. All the other legendaries, all the other things we have in the box that seem so much better, Rillaboom fills a niche that so few other Pokemon do. Grassy terrain is completely broken. The fact that he gets Fake Out, Knockoff, U-Turn, anything else the fuck you want. Just an amazing Pokemon that has a lot of utility, brings a lot to the team, gives a lot of support to Pokemon that really need it. And as you'll quickly see, I think the only Pokemon on our team that doesn't get benefited from the healing is Dragonite. And Dragonite does not need it. So, aside from Cinderace, Rillaboom is the other one I might consider to be a starter because just an amazing Pokemon. Didn't think that he would make the squad. Legitimately, I thought going into this that the team was going to be all legendaries and we would just try to overpower things. July 17th is National World Justice Day, and I figured that was very fitting considering the justice he's going to bring to us today. Number 5, Slowking. Now, yeah, Galarian Slowking, an almost guaranteed encounter. Actually, you can make it a guaranteed encounter if you want, but it's like a 60% chance on the route that we get him on. Galarian Slowking has been on and off just great to bring in this Elite Four, and today, or in this run, and today, this he's necessary because, and I'll tell you what, I already mentioned we lost Screamtail, we lost Sylveon. I'm not using Snorlax, but I still need a special tank, and Slowking brings Regenerator. So not only does he get benefited from the healing of the terrain, but he can also heal himself with Regenerator, Black Sludge, whatever. Really, really tough to take down. And his typing is actually really useful for stuff later. If that comes up, I'll bring it up. He's named April 2nd because he's slow and he's a comedian, so he's a late joke. So I thought, yeah, it's fitting. It's fitting. Hey, press it. The last member, I don't think anyone's going to be able to guess because I doubt you even noticed that they were missing in the box. Can anyone guess? Except for Briar, because he might know. The last member, number 6. It's not for red. It's not for red. But we did catch a Ferret. Which means there is one Pokemon left in the game that we can actually go get right now. And we're going to. The new challenger, who's going to come to the squad, is not Ferret. It's his alternate from Pal World. Is Chillette. So we actually have to go on a little field trip. We're bringing Chillette. Chillette is, for some reason, I have tried to make Chillette work, and this feels very, very fitting, right? Hey, British. Because I have tried, and you guys know, because I've been yelled at plenty of times for trying to make Chillette work. I've tried Coil, I've tried Loaded Dice, the Tail Slap Refrigerate shenanigans. I've used it at Erica, I've almost lost it in Erica. I just can never get Chillette to work, okay? But if we talk to this guy right here, don't tell Supercell, you know, that guy we beat last stream. Managed to hack something in from Pal World, Chillette. If you have a Furret, one of the greatest Pokemon in the early game, by the way, who falls off super quickly, super hard, Chillette is not good in most of the game. But turns out, really, really good and the Elite Four, at least towards the end. The final member, the new challenger, is going to be named April 12th, which is today, the day that we are taking on the Pokemon League, is Chillette. Ice Dragon type with Refrigerate. I just have to make sure to get the moveset in there now. Glad to share the wealth. Let's see if a pal can break the game. And it just might. It just might. Whoop. Head on back to the Indigo Plateau. This is very cool, isn't it? It's got some cool twists going on here. So, that is the team. We're gonna get this nickname changed. Boom. A. P. R. 1, 2. Nice. All right. I've got a lot of moveset changing around, switching to do. So now we've done the dramatic thing. I think I'll speed up so I can get through that faster. Because I actually need to check all my sets and everything. I don't think everyone's set up yet. All right. If I do this shot, I can mute, yeah? Perfect. Oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. There we go. All right. So with those 6 selected, I need to make sure I get everything out of the box that I might need. Focus Sash, I only have one of. Grab some of the extra leftovers. Choice Specs, I don't think I need that, but you never know. I think we're good. Double trick those items and moves and calcs. Yes, I promise. I promise. No fucking up. Best of my ability. All right. Items. Okay, so I think I have most of their sets here saved in my calculator. Dun, dun, dun. So the Pokemon that were closest to actually making the team, I tested with a lot of Pokemon. I had Metagross on the team for the longest time. Zapdos, Raging Bolt, Urshifu I thought was a shoo-in, and he just didn't make it. But funny enough, I need to get to the organizing. Raging Bolt and Snorlax were the ones closest to making it onto the final team. And they didn't. In fact, I think Chillette was a last-minute check. I was like, you know what? There is actually one more Pokemon. Because I had been checking for Blood Moon Ursaluna, which was a trade. And so it made me think of, oh, I should check the other trade, right? Cannot afford to miss an ability or move each trade. Oh, no, we can't. If I miss one thing, then it's done. It's done. Does the AI even protect enough to make Unseen Fist worth it? He wasn't really for Unseen Fist. It's just the guaranteed crits, the priority, the super strong close combats. He just dealt a lot of damage. Fun fact, Beartic almost made the team. In my original Rain iteration, because Beartic and Urshifu both get Stab, Low Kick. And with a +3 boost, it actually one-shots Primal Dialga. The only move I could find that can do that, because it's got Primal Armor, which reduces the power of super effective moves. And even at +6, most moves don't do anything to it. But yeah, +3 was just enough. They get Swords Dance and Power Up Punch, so there was a setup I was trying to figure out to make that work. Neither of them are just fast enough. And I need another turn to Trailblaze to get their speed up, and I couldn't get it. Even in the rain, the double speed is not enough on Beartic, but I was close to trying to figure it out. I was close to trying to figure it out. I really was. All right, I need to stop shaking my leg. Let's do this. Let's get everyone ready. Lefties. All right, so you have that. You have that. You start with that. And then, as far as I know, there's no difference between freaking Black Sludge and Leftovers. But, like, for consistency's sake, I like Black Sludge on my poison types. There we go. And then Choice Band. There we go. Yeah, if I miss one thing in any of these fights, it very well might be over, because a lot of these fights do use just every corner of the fucking team. Nature's what I'm most worried about. Bold, I believe that's correct. Impish. Docile's definitely not correct. Adamant. Nope, my bad. Adamant. Okay. Jolly with the Miracle Seed? No. Adamant with the Miracle Seed. Yes. Calm. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Regenerator, Refrigerate, Grassy Surge. Inner Focus is not correct. You can tell I was doing most everything off game because I was just checking every possibility and I didn't even go in here to change anybody. Multiscale. There we go. Terra Shell, Photosynthesis, they don't get other abilities. I don't think... There might be one instance where Photosynthesis could activate. Don't think it's ever going to come up. I don't think it's ever going to come up. Yeah, okay. Moves is the hardest one. So, Chillette gets Extreme Speed. So it gets Refrigerate Extreme Speed, which is kind of insane. I also need to remember, I'm glad I just thought of this, I need to feed her a bunch of berries so that return becomes super, super strong. Check out the rug for every move, shake out cushions for every stat point. Woohoo! That's exactly what we gotta do. We gotta check every little corner. I think I've got some creative solutions here. And I think I mentioned this during this run, but one of the main complaints about Radical Red Vanilla is that it's been solved, quote unquote. Excuse me. But from what I've seen, I've been able to come up with a lot of unique individual solutions for problems between runs when I had very different tools available. So I don't know. I don't know if it's as solved as people might think it is. I think there's a lot more opportunity for creative solutions. Okay, I already gave you Stealth Rock. That's right. Than people make them out to be. The set I have on there is not right. The one I have in the notes is correct. Okay, cool. I need Rapid Spin. I don't need this. I need TM for Earth Power. There's gonna be a lot of TM switching as well. The only things that we can't switch are we can't go get tutor moves between members, obviously, and we cannot change natures. Everything else we do have a lot of opportunity to switch around. So last time, attempt 14, there were quite a few tutor moves that we had to go get, and I had to keep them on the learn set so that they could be useful later. Power Whip on Gyarados, Calm Mind on Terapagos. Don't have that this time, which is very freeing, like extremely freeing, that we don't have to worry about making sure we have all these different moves that are useless for half the members. And kind of love that, actually. People say perfect starter pack or whatever else we say solved isn't always perfect or the most fun. And Radical Red exists in this like nebulous state that's, I don't know, people are always putting new stuff into it and learning new things, and I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. 27. 7. Nice. Mm-hmm. I think you're well beyond billions of possibilities. How many futures did you see? How many did we win? 1. Is this the one? I have no idea. All right, so I need return. Return is very, very strong. Return is very, very strong on this. U-turn. I think I got rid of Dragon Claw, but I might actually need that back, I think. Okay, let me check Protect. Pretty much everyone's always going to need Protect or some variant of it. Yeah, your moveset just needs to change entirely. Holy crap. Don't need this. You have Burning Bulwark, and then the only one who doesn't need to protect is Chilette. Okay. Excuse me. And then Dragon Claw's a TM. Funny enough. Give that to you. Okay, actually, you don't need it for this fight. I need dual wing beat. I do not have the TM for dual wing beat. Where do I get it? Oh, okay. I remember. It's over here. We're going on another shortcut or another field trip. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Ta-da! Crazy number of combos actually work for the Hall of Fame. Oh yeah, and every little choice you make about them, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely correct. Everyone's got different ways of playing, and this is where it comes to shine. Dual wing beat should. Do you already have Dragon Dance? Yes. So you need extreme speed. Nice. All right, checking movesets. Earth Power, Protect, Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock. With leftovers, Bold. Yes, okay. Oh, you are just wrong. You are wrong. Yeah. I don't think you need anything here. I think everything you need is TMs, pretty much. I need Will-O-Wisp. There is one tutor move that could come up. Gouging Fire has really bad 5 move slot syndrome. He really wants to have Dragon Dance, but he just can't fit it. And the problem is Dragon Dance is only good on him for like the last Elite 4 member. And by that I mean the champion. and maybe Lance, but mostly the champion. And I just need too many other things out of him before then, so it just isn't in the cards for him, man. Unfortunately. Actually I lied. There is one tutor move we still need to get. But it's not one we need to keep till the end, is what I mean. It's one that's just useful in general. Probably will only get used towards the end, but that's not the point. The point is I don't want useless moves. I don't want to be toting around a empty move slot for half the thing, right? But he is learning Substitute. Nice. Really good synergy with the grassy terrain. Just saying. Now we test the part where the team combo works. Yeah. Yep. I keep going to the PC just like muscle memory. Probably help if you were higher level, huh? Ugh. Gold, Impish, Adamant, Calm, Adamant. Okay. I'm gonna keep checking everything, dude. Your moveset. Correct for now. Your moveset. There is one thing I could get on him that would maybe change things. I'm not gonna. I could give him Sunny Day for the first fight, but I don't think I have an opportunity to use it, to be honest with you. Not that I think I can use U-turn either, but I'll get it. I'll get it. It's in my notes, so I'll grab it. Early Moon is a crucial piece of the Jenga tower. Yeah. Yeah, he is. Stop moving. It's a sunny day. Nothing standing in my way. It's a sunny day. We can always reteach U-turn. We can't reteach Sunny Day. But we can get rid of it after the first fight. So. It's a sunny day. Substitute Willow, Burn Homework, Protect, Dual Wing Beat, Extreme Speed, and Dragon Dance. Yes. Items, one more time. Lefties, Choice, Miracle Seed, Black Sludge, Choice Band. Yes, 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 and yes. Okay. Last thing, PP Max. PP Maxes. Every move should be PP Maxed. There's no reason for it not to be. Just at all times. Just help me remember. When I start adding moves to these guys in between fights. Even if it's only for a single fight, everything should be maxed. I have plenty of maxes to do it. Especially Protect. Oh my god, especially Protect. Oh. Okay. The lead is going to be Gouging Fire and Rillaboom. The lead is Gouging Fire, Rillaboom. Earthquake's so he needs that for, and then extreme. This is wrong. My notes are wrong. I almost, because I do remember. Right? Because that, I outspeed this anyway, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I make sure I'm not going crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Locked me in a room full of rats. And rats make me crazy. As much as I want extreme speed on this, I have to make choices. Okay. Think now we're ready. Double and triple checking everything. Something feels wrong. It's just my nerves. It's just my nerves. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, shall we? What a band of misfits we brought with us. Oi. Hey, cousin. Hey, princess. Welcome, guys. Just in time. This is the run. It might be. It might be. Okay. I am going to export this. And then we're just gonna run it. It'll be the last possible thing. Boom, bada boom, bada boom. All right, I've only got 6 Pokemon to worry about. Those 6 are my team. Okay. First fight. Here we go. I can't step forward. I feel like I should buy healing items in case somebody dies and I can't have them, like, heal me, right? That seems correct. That seems correct. Am I stalling? I don't know, maybe. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Order correct. Yeah, that one matters a lot, huh? Into the thick of it. Da-da-da-da! Hey, Lorelei! Sup? It's been a while. It's been a while. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha ha ha. Are you ready? No. Is no an option? Double battle. This one is always her rain team because it is set when you walk through the door of the Pokemon League. We are leading with Gouging Fire and Rillaboom. So we get the Grassy Surge up right away. And Politoed's Drizzle starts the rain. Now, our Gouging Fire is holding the Choice Scarf, and Rillaboom's holding the Miracle Seed. With a Choice Scarf, Gouging Fire outspeeds and can Will-O-Wisp the Ogerpon, which will neuter it for the entire rest of the battle, which is really important because Ivy Cudgel having a high crit chance and being really powerful in the rain sucks. So we need to take care of this. We're also not weak to water, but we are neutral to it. So we just need to watch out on that. So we're going to Will-O-Wisp the Ogerpon. Oh, and fire types cannot miss Will-O-Wisp in this game. So that's also really important. Brilliant. I just realized one thing that might not be a problem of my own. But before we go any further, I really should check. I'll check it after this. If it's a problem, we'll fix it. I promise. It's probably not a problem. All right. I'm making myself nervous, and then we're just going to fake out the Politoed so that it cannot scald, it can't do anything annoying. Just buy us a turn. Will-O-Wisp hitting Ogerpon. Perfect. This should be Ivy Cudgel into Gouging Fire. It is. We take it. Politoed flinches. Perfect. I didn't have dual wing beat, so I think I'm nervous I don't have another TM. But we're fine. We're fine. All right, now we immediately switch out Gouging Fire, and we're bringing in Dragonite. And now, with our bot turn, we're going to Grassy Glide, which with the Grassy Terrain, Adamant Nature, Miracle Seed, will always one-shot Politoed, and it has priority in terrain. So no chance for this guy to get off any burns or reset any stats or nothing like that. Goodbye, Politoed. Nice. Ivy Cudgel, going in the same spot. We resist. We have multi-scale. Rain falls. Doesn't matter that you heal. Dragonite does not heal from the terrain, but does have leftovers. Now, this brings out Iron Bundle. Okay. Brings out Iron Bundle. This is where E-Speed would have been good. This is the part where E-Speed would have been good. All right. Okay. This is guaranteed KO on Dragonite. So we're going to protect Dragonite. And we're going to Grassy Glide. KO, or it won't KO Iron Bundle. It has a Focus Sash. Ooh, wait. Does this KO on us too? It also has KO on Rillaboom. Okay, we're going to switch Rillaboom. Lied. I lied. Okay, we're already steering, but we're probably fine. Switch to Gouging Fire. He takes the Ice Beam. It's probably just Ice Beaming into Dragonite anyway. But better safe than sorry, I suppose. Okay. There we go. Good, 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 good. Yeah, we should have Grassy Glide that turn, but that's okay. That's okay. Steering a little bit. We're going to get our multi-scale back. That's what's most important here. Which means now Ice Beam will never kill. Which means Iron Bundle should only see KO against Gouging Fire, which is fine by us. We're going to Dragon Claw the Iron Bundle. And as long as this doesn't, like, still decide to Ice Beam crit into Dragonite for some reason, we're fine. And we're going to switch out to Rillaboom again. Okay, there's the Hydro Pump. That's what we want to see. And it just does not matter what... Ooh, critical hit. Okay. Okay, Play Rough. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Woo! Hydro Pump crit into Ivy Cudgel crit would have killed Rillaboom, I suppose, but we're fine. Still have a turn of Grassy Terrain, as far as I know. If not, we're actually still in a fine position. We ain't lost yet. Checking our HP real quick. Okay, crit Ivy Cudgel in the rain, burned, never kills Rillaboom, so that doesn't matter. We're going to Dragon Dance with Dragonite. We're going to priority Grassy Glide to KO Iron Bundle. Nice. That's all we worry about. That's all we're worried about. Play Rough is fine. Now this is either Walking Wake or Kyogre. My money's on Kyogre. But if I run out of terrain this turn, we might be in a little bit of a pickle, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. Yep. Okay, show me Walking Wake. Okay, good. I mean, not good, but it's not bad, so I'll take it. Do. Okay, rain is still up. Okay. How do I want to do this? I think the best way to do this would be protect and switch. I think this is right. God, I hope this is right. Because that was speed +1. All right. Bring in the Terrapagos. Ivy Cudgel's fine. Dragon Pulse we protect. Okay. So we're kind of doing that purposely. We outspeed at +1. We got the one Dragon Dance. We outspeed and we KO with Dragon Claw at +1. I want to triple check this. Yes. With an Adamant Nature, yes. Okay. We're going to switch right back to Rillaboom, who we know does not die to Ivy Cudgel. But I'm hoping it's Play Rough into the other side. I really am. Grassy Terrain goes back up. Dragon Claw outspeeds. KO's Walking Wake. Nice. Okay. Do not crit Ivy Cudgel. That's fine. That's fine. I'd rather that. Quite frankly, I'd rather that. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, Primal Kyogre's out. And that sucks. quite frankly. Now, we have to hedge our bets here. This does have KO against either of my Pokemon with Ice Beam. However, it also has KO against both of my Pokemon with Water Spout. So, therein begs the question. Is it more likely to Water Spout in double battle than is to Ice Beam a single target? I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes. Personally. And in my testing, that's what I always had it go for, so. Yay. All right, if I'm wrong, this probably cost us the run. And, is there, hold on, is there a safer alternative here? I'm gonna see if there's a safer alternative. There's a risky play that kind of just wins us right now. Okay, there is a safer play. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the safer play. All right, Dragon Claw Kyogre. We outspeed at +1. And Grassy Glide Kyogre. Grassy Glide won't kill, but it would bring down Water Spout to like very low damage. So if it were to Water Spout there, we would survive, and then it could kill Ogerpon. But I think this is safer, since we already know we survive anything else. Stop doing that, man. Don't crit. Okay. Lowered my attack. That doesn't matter anymore. The safer play to play for the crit, play around the crit rather than, or to play that the crit wouldn't happen than it was to play that Kyogre wouldn't Ice Beam. But either way. All right, Swampert. We're gonna protect Dragonite, and Grassy Glide just kills Swampert. I'm sorry. He's so weak to it. He's so weak to it. Protect. And there's no rain, so nothing to help this team out at all. Poor guys. Down goes the Mega Swampert. Play rough or knockoff. Knockoff doesn't kill. Ain't even worried. Ain't even worried. All right. Now we always outspeed. Grassy Glide is priority. Yeah. I just mean it's not boosting IDV Cudgel into anyone, so we're not we're not worried about what Ogerpon can do at all. And then we always outspeed at +1, and we always KO the poor defenseless Wellspring Ogerpon, who's been so kindly sitting there all fight. Goes down. That got harrowing, but we made it. But we made it. That was the fight I was most worried about. I was so stressed that... Okay, my hands are literally shaking a little bit. I was so stressed that all of this was going to go to waste because Lorelei was the one I was most worried about. Trying not to cry. Okay. All right. I got a lot of work to do between fights, so let's get started. But yeah, like that was the one I was most worried about. We could have lost the run right there, and I would have felt like that's okay because I know every other fight would have been fine. It'd be the same as if we lost to the last member, right? At least we felt like we made it, but that to me was probably the hardest one we had to fight. Alpaca. This is a grown-ass man crying over Pokemon. Exactly. Brags for the fight. keeping track. All right, I'm gonna speed us back up while I make changes. All right. All right. So change number 1, the most important change. So this. Oh, I should check the TM case. to make sure I have these other moves. Because I don't know. I didn't even think to check them. Okay, I have that one. I know I have that. I have that item. That one's that. Yep. Okay, we should be good. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're okay. Okay. Whew. Okay. All right. Bum, bum, bum. So the most important item, this one item changes everything. Not to sound like a BuzzFeed article, but this one item changes the entire LE4. The mental herb. That is going on Dragonite immediately. Other changes we can make right now. There's mental herb. TM case, I need Earthquake. Overprotect. Don't need this. Okay, there we go. Woo. 2 doubles, 2 singles, or all doubles. It's only 1 double fight. It's just Lorelei as doubles. Every other one is gonna be singles. Yeah, it's not a run and bun situation. Thank goodness. All right, mental herb and earthquake done. I need the U-turn. Over Sunny Day. And then Gouging Fire can lose the Choice Scarf. You just need it for the one fight to outspeed. And pretty much Gouging Fire wins us that first fight. Like, without the burn, like, we need the burn. We just need the burn. So important. All right, PP Max, good call, good call. Earthquake, U-turn. I think everyone else stays the same for now. Yep. All right. So, I'm going to save in case of shenanigans. Heaven forbid this crashes on me halfway through the LE4, am I right? So, changes I made. Dragonite is now holding the Mental Herb over the leftovers. It has learned Earthquake over Protect. Rillaboom is getting U-turn, Terrain Extender, and Gouging Fire gets the leftovers. Okay. I forgot the Terrain Extender. Of course I did. Bada-boom, bada-boom. There we go. Very nice. Okay. So, the Mental Herb is really, really important. You guys are about to see why. But first off, the #1 thing about these next few Elite Four fights. Lorelei is the only team that you know in advance. Every other team is randomized when you talk to them. There's literally no way to prepare or predict for these fights. Other than what I did, which is import everything to Showdown and do your best. But yeah, you can't run through here and get the same Elite Four twice because every single one of these can be randomized. Bruno has 2 different leads that dictate his 2 different teams. He's got Rillaboom, he's got Infernape, and he's got Great Tusk. The team we get doesn't really matter. I want to see Infernape because the Great Tusk team risks 1 crit, and this team, the Infernape team, does not. So, obviously, that's the one I want. Let me this. So, we want to see Infernape. If we don't get it, it's okay, but we want to see Infernape. Let's do it. Okay. And we're leading Dragonite, right? Yes, sir. All right, Bruno. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. Through rigorous training, people in Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting Pokemon, and that will never change. Keeper, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! Hoo-ha indeed. Great tusk for the content. Don't do it. I like how he slides in on his ass. That's good for him. Great tusk. Okay, cool. I'm not allowed to like things. Okay. So like I said, it's fine. It's not as good, but it's fine. So this is going to want to Stealth Rock. And it can't really do anything that hurts us, okay? The Mental Herb does not matter right now. We are just going to Dragon Dance while it goes for Stealth Rock. Then this is going to knock off, which is fine because against this team, we don't need our Mental Herb. The Mental Herb is for the Infernape lead. We don't need it here. Second Dragon Dance. Okay, these are the crits I'm talking about risking. One we can handle. He's going to now close combat. And if he crits, we could be in a little bit of trouble, but probably still okay. We'll see. One more Dragon Dance. Okay, it did not crit. It did not crit. Now, both of Bruno's leads are holding Focus Sashes. Dual Wing Beat will obviously break those and kill. Very nice. Second hit. Sayonara. Reverse Psychology AI. You know what? That's right. That's what I should be doing. That's what I should be doing. Urshifu. Guess what? Dual Wing Beat. Was this team we did not want to see? It was. But the risk crit is already done, so who cares? It's behind us now. Iron Valiant, very scary, comes in, gets a speed boost. +2, he would outspeed us. +3, we still outspeed him. So, bye-bye. Iron Hands. This is where that risk crit comes in, because this has like fake out and bullshit, but there. It dies to a single earthquake. Goodbye. Feeling pretty good about that. Feeling pretty good about that. Zacian and a Master Ball, baby. Intrepid Sword, very scary. He's Steel type in this form, though, so... Last one, Lucario. This is where that also comes in, because I think this one has the vacuum wave, but it just doesn't. He's Steel type. He's Steel type. He's Steel type. Woo! See ya, Bruno. See ya, Bruno. You keep track of frags for this one? I mean, you should probably add it to his total count. He deserves it. All right. All the changes I made after Lorelei were part backup for Bruno, but they're mostly for Agatha coming up. So I actually don't have a lot of changes to make now. The only change I have to make is relearning Fire Punch on Dragonite over Earthquake. Now, Agatha is not technically where Run 14 died. Run 14 died to Lance. But Agatha is the one that put us in that position because my line got completely ruined by her. So, I owe Agatha a bit of payback, okay? Just a bit. Just a bit. And I think it's time we give it to her. That's the only change. Changing Earthquake to Fire Punch. Now, Agatha has 2 teams. Just like everyone else. We're not going to know which team, not only until we face her, but until we fight her first Pokemon by dealing damage to it, because it's one of 2 Zoroarks. Let's get it. I am Agatha of the Elite Four. I hear Oak's taken a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome, but that was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for battling. Keep her, I'll show you how a real trainer battles. So, we want to see Hisuian Zoroark. Regular Zoroark is, again, still fine, but Dragonite will need some support. If we see Ghost, I think we're good. So it's always going to look like a Gengar. It's always going to look like a Gengar. So, Mental Herb comes in this twice. Once against Infernape on Bruno, which leads with Taunt, and second against Agatha. Both of her Zoroarks have Taunt. We have a status move, so it wants to taunt us. We're going to click Dragon Dance anyway, because Taunt will get cleared by our Mental Herb. Meaning right away, we can Dragon Dance. Now, we have a status move, and we're not taunted, which means it wants to taunt. Except this time, we're faster, so we click Dragon Dance again. Free turn. We are now, for free, +2/+2. Multiscale still intact. Both of her Zoroarks also hold a Focus Sash. We know what we do to those. Ghost, 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 Ghost. It's fine. It's fine. Zoroark goes down. All right. Goldengo comes out next. Now, this is the entire reason why we swapped out Earthquake for Fire Punch. This is holding an air balloon, right? But that won't protect it from Fire Punch. Goodbye. Who's next? Marshadow. Marshadow has Spectral Thief, which steals all your boosts and then attacks you, which is really scary. Unless you have Dual Wing Beat. Because it also has a Focus Sash. Down. All right. All right. Fluttermane. Now, Fluttermane seems scary. Seems scary. But our multiscale is still intact. Which means... Oh, I need to change one thing. I just want to look up how much. With our multiscale still intact, Moonblast does a maximum 48%, critical hit maximum 73, and we always kill with Dual Wing Beat. So we're not even worried. This isn't even a risk. KO. However, now our Sash is broken, or our multiscale is broken. Okay? So what comes in next is Chien Pao. Okay? And that sucks. It has, we would kill this, but this has Ice Shard. So this is where a little bit of switching has to come into play. And we're going to bring out, I can be either Gouging Fire or Trop, because we're going to need Gouging Fire. Gouging Fire is probably the right play. So this is going to go for Ice Shard, and that's totally fine. Now, this can try to hit us. It won't do anything if it does. We're going to click Will-O-Wisp. Now, this can stay in, or this can switch out to Gengar, because it'll see that Gengar is immune to Earthquake. I think it can switch. Substitute would also be fine here, but we're just going to Will-O-Wisp because it can never miss. Okay, he stays in. That's totally fine with us. Totally fine with us. All right. Now we click substitute. And then I can either click Earthquake or Will-O-Wisp, but I still want to try to predict the switching. I don't know if I do. Okay, he stays in. I guess you can't switch. But Gouging Fire just 1v1 so many Pokemon in this that it's not even funny. It's not even funny. Boom, 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 boom. Damn, you can't even two-shot my sub? Dude. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I remember. My bad. Oh, you can withdraw. I knew it. Okay. This is fine. So this is going to Mega right now. We have two options. This is the one with Aura Sphere, not Focus Blast. Okay. Make sure I have the right Agatha that I'm fighting. Her two Gengars have slightly different movesets. Alright. This does not see kill, and obviously we have the substitute. I think it does see it can break the substitute. So it might just attack us. But it's going to Mega. Can I afford to risk this? I'm just triple checking everything. If I switch on Nasty Plot, it's bad. If I stay in and he attacks, it's bad. But not as bad as if we switch on Nasty Plot. Or not as bad as if we switch on... Actually, if we switch on an attack, it's also bad. Great. Alright, we stay in. Hit the Earthquake. This will always Mega. Show me Nasty Plot. Okay. Whew. Sealed your own fate there. Sealed your own fate. Earthquake does not kill. It's non-stab. We're not invested in an attack at all. But we still have our substitute, and it's not like Earthquake can miss. So. Goodbye, Gengar. Whew. And all that's left is Chin Pow that is already burned and one in the back. This can never kill us. Woo! 3 down. My heart is racing, dude. My heart is racing. Lucky Flannel. Lucky Flannel. 3 down. 2 to go. I see what that old Duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. Okay. Trying to stop my hands from shaking. Even when you have things planned out, there's still in-the-minute decisions you have to make that are like, if I get this prediction wrong, it could spell the end. All right, I have a few changes to make here. There's going to be the most changes we have to make. So first off, I need Ice Spinner on Dragonite over Dual Wing Beat. It's useless here. And then Dragon Tail on Dragonite over Dragon Claw. And on Gouging Fire over Earthquake. Okay. And then we need a Chesto Berry on Dragonite. Okay. Slowking and Terapagos both need Ice Beam. It doesn't really matter what you forget here. We'll relearn it anyway. And then you need to lose Earth Power and get Ice Beam. All right, Terapagos can make their first appearance here, which is good for them. Okay, berries. So the other really important thing here is Chilette's kind of been just chilling in the back, pun intended, with Choice Band, just in case, like, revenge kill. But for this fight, it needs to have the Babiri Berry. Babiri Berry, which will make it so that it takes less damage from Steel Type moves, really just so Dialga doesn't CKO with Flash Cannon. There we go. So it'll still Roar of Time. And then the Assault Vest. Give that to Slowking, who I know hasn't made an appearance yet, but we're about to see a lot of them. About to see a lot of them. And PP Max. This is very much like intermission music, isn't it? Dragon Tail, Ice Spinner, Ice Beam, Dragon Tail, Ice Beam. Okay. Chesto, Trank Slender, Leftovers, Assault Vest, Babiri Berry. Let's see. Like, I'll hold the doctor's office. Yeah, kind of. Okay. This is the scariest fight so far. There's a lot that can go wrong here. We lead Terapagos. If my jaw would stop being such a pain in the ass, we'd be fine. All right. So, Lance. His two possible leads are Aerodactyl and Garchomp. I would much prefer to see Garchomp, just because it's more straightforward. Not because he's really easier, he's just more straightforward. Aerodactyl is just a kind of a pain in the ass to deal with, because it has Taunt, and I can't put Mental Herb on the people I want Mental Herb on. But yeah, his team is pretty scary. Meg Ganger Point watches it. Nice. Nice. Okay. Double, triple checking. I know moves are good. Okay. Well, if I know moves are good, then I shouldn't be worried. Agatha, like I said, ruined us last time. But Lance is where it died. I have never seen the champion room of Radical Red. Here we go. Lance, I've come to bargain. All right. Nice to see you, Keeper. I lead the Elite Four. I'll cut to the chase. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Keeper. This time, Lance, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. All right. Show me what you got. We actually got the lead we wanted for once. Jeez. All right. So we have to be a little careful. Garchomp has Rough Skin. It has Stealth Rocks. Its moves aren't really threatening to us at all, though, which is good. We can get Stealth Rocks up for free, while it probably also Stealth Rocks. But we cannot Ice Beam because we cannot risk frostbiting something in the back if he switches. And I'm pretty sure it switches because that's our only attacking move. So we both Stealth Rock, totally fine. Now this is just going to try to attack, but we don't really care. We don't take a lot of damage. We are going to take Rough Skin damage here, but we get rid of the rocks. Goodbye. Now it should see that we kill it, so it might just switch here right now. If it doesn't, it's just going to try to attack again. We get the leftovers. Strap in, guys. Get a snack if you want. This one's going to be a long fight. Okay, they'll withdraw immediately. Fine. Good. To Melmetal. Exactly what I expected. If we Ice Beam and we Frostbite Melmetal, pretty sure we just lose. Putting that out there. Pretty sure we just lose. All right, I'm going to get a little more leftovers while this double iron bashes. Nice. Now, the secret sauce. We bring in Gouging Fire. Now, Gouging Fire does resist double iron bash, but he's weak to Earthquake, of which this also has. However, Earthquake is non-step, so it actually does significantly less damage most of the time to most of my team except for Gouging Fire. Why would Frostbite make us lose? Because Frostbite lowers special attack and deals damage over time. We need to burn Melmetal to cut his attack, because his attack is so high. Will-O-Wisp cannot miss. We do outspeed. Burning Bulwark will not work, because Earthquake does not make contact, so we have to Will-O-Wisp. Now our Ice Beams are free, because we got the burn on the guy we needed it. And now watch what Burn Earthquake does. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, instead of wasting a Burning Bulwark, we're going to switch and go to Rillaboom, because this is still going to Earthquake. It's still most damage. Now, this is where Grassy Terrain also comes in as a supporting play, because, and I will count for you, on this team, 1, 2, 3, 4 of his Pokemon have Earthquake. The other one has Earth Power, but that isn't affected by Grassy Terrain. 4 of his Pokemon have Earthquake. Earthquake damage is halved in Grassy Terrain. So we just nerf his damage across the board. All right, we're going to U-turn and go straight back to Gouging Fire. Get our health back. Very nice. Now, we need to slowly get our health raised back up, which we can do, to get us out of range of a one-shot from some of his guys in the back. And then we're going to do a fun thing. I think it's a fun thing. Get some Burning Bulwark. This is a stally fight. This is the one I might speed up later, but for now I want to take it slow. I don't want to miss any inputs. Oh my god, that would be the way to go down. Whoops, forgot to use Protect on a turn. All right, set up a sub. Now, Double Iron Bash does not break our sub, but 2 of them do. And unfortunately, Dragon Tail is negative priority. It just kind of is what it is. We're just trying to get our HP back up between leftovers and terrain. And while also slowly whittling down Melt Metal. And it is slowly getting whittled down. It's just... we might be here a while. Lance deserves a fight like this. Yeah. Yeah. One that we drag out forever. Hey, if it doesn't end with us wiping, it can take as long as it wants. I don't care. Alright, we're not out of range yet. 3 turns of grassy terrain left. Okay, we'll just waste a wisp. We can't sub preemptively because we move first. Unfortunately. The one time. Boom, 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 boom. So how are your guys' day going? How's your weekend? Do anything fun today? Anything fun yesterday? Friday night? My people, my people. Burning Volvark. Double Iron Bash. Alright, I think we have one more turn of terrain. Could be correct. Alright, look at that health. That's a good amount of health. Alright. So now, double checking. Last turn of terrain. Dragon Tail. Okay, he went for Earthquake. I don't know why. Cool. That works out for me. See ya, Melmetal. Garchomp's back, baby. He got them pointed stone digging into him. Now, unfortunately, this is the last turn of terrain. So we can't really stay in against this as much as I would like to. Why does he have a steel type? Why does he have fucking Gyarados and Charizard in the original? Bro just uses Pokemon, man. He doesn't know what he's doing. He does say they're mythical Pokemon, so like he's trying to use mythicals, I guess. Crit Earthquake does kill us. Regular Earthquake does not. Which means he doesn't see KO, which means he could just go for Stealth Rock here, which means a burn would be really, really good. But why risk it? I'm gonna switch to Terrapagus. Show me Stealth Rock. I would love to see Stealth Rock here, actually. Nice. Now I got my Terra Shell back up. And this is good because it sees that it cannot kill us. But I'm gonna check my handy dandy bar. We do have KO against it. So he should switch and I should Rapid Spin. Fuck yeah. Dialga. Okay. Here he is, boys and girls. Reverted to Primal Dialga. Primal Dialga has 2 attacking moves. Roar of Time and Flash Cannon. He's got 2 supporting moves. Rest and Sleep Talk. If we get him low, he just rests and sleep talks endlessly. If anything is out that can't die to Flash Cannon, he Roars of Time. Roar of Times? Roar of Times. Roar of Time has negative priority in this game. It is not the Roar of Time that you know. It is an 80 base power special Dragon Tail. Okay? So, this is going to go for Roar of Time. We are going to switch to our Assault Vest Galarian Slowking. He is holding an Assault Vest, and he is still having status moves because he's not attacking. At least, not really. He is just coming in to take Roar of Time. With Regenerator, every time he is forced out, he will heal a third of his health, 33%. Holding an Assault Vest, he only takes non-crit 30%. Which means we always heal more damage than he can deal to us. Which means even if he does get crits, it doesn't matter. I could Burning Bulwark to get health back here. I don't think it matters enough. I'm just going to switch. So I don't have a good fairy type I can bring to stop him from using Roar of Time. So why not just incentivize him to? That is why there is no steel or fairy type on this team. Nothing that will stop him from using Roar of Time, because we are just going to constantly switch out to bring in Slowking to let him Roar of Time until he runs himself ragged. So I am going to start keeping track. That is 2. Now, we had to hold the Babiri Berry, and we have to make sure rocks are gone, because without the Babiri Berry to lower the damage of Steel-type moves, it sees Flash Cannon as kill, which kind of could mess the line up a little bit if we take extra damage. It's not terrible. We still switch. But Stealth Rocks would also put us in range of Flash Cannon killing through the Babiri Berry. But either way, right now, he only sees kill with Roar of Time anyway. So we just have free switch to do whatever we want and just constantly switch out. So again, we heal more damage than he deals. So this is not even risking crits. If he crits us, just overturns, we'll heal the damage back anyway because we heal more than the regular damage. So this is great. I was so excited when I found this. You have no idea. You have no idea how relieved I was that I actually had an answer. Constant switching. This is all Slowking needs to do in this fight. That's why Assault Vest works. He doesn't need to slack off, yawn, support, nothing. He just has to switch in. He just has to switch in. And that's 5 unless I'm mistaken. And by keeping Rapid Spin on Terapagos, we can make sure the rocks are gone so we're not taking constant switch damage. We're not losing health on our Pokemon that are weak to it. We're not losing multi-scale. We're not taking additional damage we don't have to. We just make sure that this thing comes out and it can constantly deal damage. The AI will not want to switch out unless it isn't dealing damage or can be killed without killing us, right? So literally the team is designed to just let him keep doing this. I believe that's 6. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Now grassy terrain will actually help too, because if we had more damage on the team, we would just start healing from the grassy terrain as well. And we don't care that he heals. We're not dealing damage to him. We're locked in. We're locked in for the long haul. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. Hey, look at that. Now we can heal. Now, I am doing this by switching and not using Protect because there's no reason to waste the power points on my guys, even though it would waste another turn of Roar of Time. But why would I do that when I just have the free switch? You know what I mean? So even if it takes a little bit longer, this is the freest way to get around to this guy. We're going to hear a lot of Dialga crying at us. His Garchomp is low and in KO range. His Dialga is running out of moves. His Melmetal is burned. We have crippled half his team. My entire team is full health. My entire team is full health. This is 8, right? If I lose track, it doesn't really matter. When he starts using Flash Cannon, that's when he's out. I'm trying to keep track. I'm trying to do the right thing. So it should be 9. Do. I did say strap in, right? He's got 16 of these. Who's laughing now, punk? Who is laughing now? I believe that's 10. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no, a crit. That sucks. Anyway. I have now completely lost track of where we're. I kind of used up all my Slow King commentary. I'm sorry. So I'm just finishing my lunch while we're doing this. I think he has 2 more, maybe 3. Hey, look, we're back at full health. Not another crit. Okay. Now, unless I miscounted, which I did, that's his last one. Switch out here. Okay. He is out of Aurora times, people. Sleep Talk cannot select a move that has no power points left. So we just don't have any more Aurora times to deal with. Period. Funny if they had infinite PP. I remember last time we did this, I thought he did. Because Roar of Time should have stopped at 8, I thought. But they just changed it to literally Dragon Tail. So it just has 16. Alright, so now that he's flash cannoning, we're actually going to start switching into Terapagos to start taking some of the brunt. Because with Terra Shell active, we resist every move, right? So we can take it. It's 2 flash cannons. We can heal. And with grassy terrain, we don't need to protect. Without it, we just protect to get our Terra Shell back. Stealth Rocks is already up. Otherwise, this would be a great place to set it up. We can deal damage. Doesn't really do us any good, too, because he's going to heal anyway. We just need a stall turn, so. Throw up some more Stealth Rocks. I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. We could also be switching in Slow King a little bit, but as long as we have PP to spare, our Terra Shell stays intact, so like, why worry about it, right? 4, I think? Bum, 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 bum. Nice. 5. God damn. Better PP spell. I've had to remove area spell. I was looking for anyone that could learn Spite. Unironically, I was looking for Spite in my box. I did not have one. There's some other weirdness with Slow King that'll come up in a bit. 6, 10 more. Bam, bam, bam. Now, with all this opportunity we have to get Stealth Rocks up, this also guarantees that Dragonite's multi-scale will always be broken, which is really, really nice. And will also deal 25% to not only him, but Iron Jugulus and Salamence. So it's just good. It's just good. And even though Garchomp will heal from the grassy terrain, the Stealth Rocks can break it if he were to ever switch in. So that helps. Even if he gets his health back up, we can still break it. So it's just, grassy terrain's just really, really good in this fight. Boom, boom, bottom, bottom. Flash cannon. Nice. So I think that was 7, so this is 8. Nine. I don't know if he's going to switch right away when he runs out of power points, or if he's going to go for rest and just be here. Because he sees we can't kill him. We'll find out, though. This also prevents him from using rest early, because keeping him healthy, he won't want to do it. which means we can guarantee to get rid of all his power points without having to worry about the rest sleep talk spam. I think that's 11. Well, 13. And I know this is a lot of stall, but I'm glad I'm taking it slow just to make sure I make every correct input. Heaven forbid I switch in like Dragonite or Rillaboom instead of Slowking when I was stalling him. Like, that'd be awful. 15. I think he's got 2 more. All right, this next one should be his last one. So I'm gonna go ahead and just rapid spin now. I got plenty of power points. Why not? All right, I think that's it. Boom, 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 boom. But just to be sure, we have no reason not to protect. Okay, he withdraws. Melmetal comes back in. Already burned. Pointed Stones dig in. Dragonite, or sorry, Dialga is now officially out of power points. It is no longer a threat. His strongest Pokemon on his team, arguably, is defeated. It's just completely destroyed. I think we're getting through Lance, guys. I think we're gonna get through Lance. Oof. Okay. Okay. We gotta make some magic happen. Now, it doesn't mean the slow play is done. Melmetal still takes time to get through. I thought that would be double Iron Bash. If I'd known to be Earthquake, I would have gone Rillaboom. But whatever. It's fine, probably. Alright, Burning Bulwark. Give me some of that sweet, sweet, delicious honey. Okay, switch. Rilla boom, boom, boom. Get that rilla boom, boom, boom. Okay, the only Pokemon this can affect that I'm worried about are Melmetal and Garchomp. Grassy terrain is only good things for us. Only good things for us. Now, it should be noted, the scariest Pokemon in the back right now is Iron Jugulus. And Iron Jugulus still has plenty of opportunity to really fuck things up. It really, really does. Unfortunately, and there's no way around it. So, let's just hope it doesn't. Sweet, succulent AA batteries. Yep. Alright, get our double heal. Boom, boom, boom. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Alright, we need to be at high HP. Because when we Dragon Tail this, if we Dragon Tail in Iron Jugulus, we need it to only go for Earth Power. And we'll only do that if it doesn't have overlapping rolls with the other two. With its other two attacking moves. So now we're going to Dragon Tail. You lose first, doesn't matter. Dragon Tail, show me Jugulus so we can just get him out of the way. So we can just get him out of the way. Okay, Dragonite, that's fine. So this Dragonite, his Dragonite sets differ between teams. This one has a Lumberry. So it actually doesn't do me any good to burn it right now. It just doesn't. If he sets up, it's not going to matter. So we just Dragon Tail. He's not going to go for Earthquake here because of the terrain. so that also helps. He's either going to Dragon Dance or, like he did there, just go for damage. Dragon Tail. So Dragonite is dead when it switches back in, I'm pretty sure. Here's Salamence. Salamence is scary. Now, Salamence also does not see kill. It does have kill with a crit. Only a high roll crit, though. But because it doesn't see kill, it's probably just going to Dragon Dance, which means just we can either burn it or we can Dragon Tail it, which I'm not going to Dragon Tail. Show me Dragon Dance. Okay. No crit. No crit. He's dead, Jim. All right. Hey, Dialga. Good to see you. This guy. What a jokester. What a prankster. Now, we know that he doesn't have anything to hit us with, but Flash Cannon is resisted, and Roar of Time is negative priority, so even if he did, we have so many safe plays. This is partly what Dragon Tail is here for. If Gouging Fire comes in against Dialga, and we need to get rid of it, we're faster than Dialga, and they're the same negative priority, so we actually can switch him out before he switches us out. It's just kind of a fun tech. That's also why Dragonite has it, just for your Nuzlocks at home. So we substitute while he switches. Or doesn't switch. Whatever. I don't care. He goes to sleep. He's missing that much health from Stealth Rock, so he decided to take a nap. Free sub. Oh no, Sleep Talk. There's no PP left for the move. Oh no. Goodbye. Who we got? Dragonite down. And we get to heal. Yay. All right, Melmetal. Iron Drug. The Iron Drugulus is here. He is here. He's the Iron Drugulus. Okay. This is a problemo, maybe. Oh. Okay. So, Iron Jugulus is an issue. We're not high enough HP because that double edge. It's okay. We just have to steer a little bit. We have to do a little bit of steering. It's fine. It's good. It's good. It's good. We're gonna Burning Bulwark. So this has Dark Hole, Aeroblast, Earth Power, and Flamethrower. It's obviously never going to Flamethrower. However, Dark Hole can hit through Substitute and does currently have KO. So we have to steer. We have to steer just a little bit. All right. We got options. First option. Go to Terapagos. So this is always Dark Hole. Dark Hole hits through Substitute and has a 40% chance to put a Pokemon to sleep. It's also got 100 base power. And it's special. It just sucks. It sucks as a move. Okay, no sleep. No sleep. No sleep. All right, this is faster than us. Especially with the Quark Drive, Timid, whatever. Okay, Aeroblast and Dark Hole are exactly the same base power and have exactly overlapping rolls. So it's probably random between the two. It probably doesn't care about sleep chance. Ice Beam does not kill here. He's at 75. We just Ice Beam anyway, I think. Okay, Air Blast. That means we can't be put to sleep. I think we're good. I think we're okay. That 40% sleep chance just... It's why Chesto Berry's on Dragonite, but Dragonite doesn't outspeed, so you have to switch him in on Earth Power, and then if he gets put to sleep, it's okay. But we built in multiple ways to deal with this thing because it's a problem. Switch out, he dies of Stealth Rocks next time he comes back. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. It's because he saw that we killed and that he didn't. So that's why he switches. That is why he switches every time. I think I'm just gonna stay in. Let's see what you're going for. Because I don't know if I kill. I don't, but maybe. Barely. Okay, he'll die to burn. No paralyze. Dead Melmetal. Alright, let's see him. Throw him in. Goodbye, Jugulus. Hello, Garchomp. Oh no, the Stealth Rocks. Goodbye, Garchomp. It's hard not to smile, man. I know it was a long fight, but it paid off dividends, dude. Look at this shit. Oh, man, we almost killed the Salamence, too. That's so good. That's so good. This can never kill us with Terra Shell, so... That's the damage. Oh my god, that's the damage. There he goes. All that's left is Dialga, who has no attacking moves. We did it. We beat Lance. We're at the champion, Deathless. Oh my god, we're at the champion, Deathless. My entire team, other than Gouging Fire, but forget him, is full HP. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Okay, all right. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I'm going to speed up here because we all know what happens. He has no attacking moves, so we just need to get through his power points, which is going to take a while because he has rest, which gives sleep turns, so we're just gonna do that. Just real quick, Boom. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Get ready to... Not out of the frying pan yet. We're out of the frying pan. We're just going into the fire. You like this high-octane gameplay? Okay, he's struggling. All right. I need to see this. I need to see this properly. Get the fuck out of here, Dialga. That's it. I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon master. I still can't believe my dragon's lost to you, Keeper. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you still have one challenge left. There's one more challenge to face. It's that guy. You know him. He's a dick. He beat the Elite Four before you. He is the real Pokemon League champion. For now. For now. All right. Okay. Deathless. Deathless, good god. Deathless, good god. Deathless, good god. Full disclosure. We are not doing the Elite Four Deathless, and I'm not going to play like we are. I always play with Sax in champion fights, just because it is the last one. This fight is no different, so don't expect or be disappointed one way or the other. It's just, it's the name of the game. Okay. Okay. If only I could have gambled real world money on this. There's still time. There's still time. Would be a good between here. There we go. All right. All right. Okay. I got some setup to do. So, some funny things against the champion. We need to teach Toxic to as many Pokemon as possible, pretty much. Because it's just a get out of jail free card against so much of his team. But funny thing, Slowking doesn't learn Toxic. I don't know why. I just don't get it. I just don't know. We no longer need Will-O-Wisp. All right, sorry, I had to hype myself up. All right, we no longer need U-Turn. And we no longer need Rapid Spin. Get rid of all of those. Get rid of all of that. I don't think Dragonite... Dragonite does get it. Okay, cool. Oh, I remember why. I was like, why? I remember why. All right. And then Dragon Claw on you over Ice Spinner. Now, Chillette has not been anything yet. Chillette has been a backup, mostly for Lance, for some of Agatha, because her Pokemon are kind of frail. And yeah, that's it. But there are Pokemon in this fight that she can just kill. And that is amazing. So this has been a 5-mon Elite Four so far. We'll see if Chillette gets to have some time. Okay, I think it's all the move changes. And then I need the Choice Band back. No more Babiri Berry. Slowking didn't do much, Pormon. Slowking is the entire reason why we're able to beat Lance. Saying Slowking doesn't do much is, I think, a little disingenuous. Slowking is the entire reason we're able to get past Lance. There is no getting to where we are without Slowking. There just isn't. There just isn't. Which is such a funny thing to say for an Elite Four. For an Elite Four as stacked as this one is, to say that Slowking, Galarian Slowking, is one of your most valuable Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I need the Focus Sash on you. No more Terrain Extender. Terrain Extender doesn't matter as much here because he has a Miraidon that can reset the terrain anyway. And he doesn't have as many moves that are affected by it. So it just doesn't help us as much. We also need the red card. Now, red card will stop a sweep if it starts happening. And we can give that to Dragonite, who has multi-scale. So if somebody is trying to sweep, we can switch out Dragonite, probably survive, and then red card them out so that there's no more setup. So it's a get out of jail free card. Literally, it's a red card to get them the hell out of there. Hey, David. Welcome. I think we're doing pretty darn good, actually. Choice Band, red card. Okay, last one. The Culber Berry. So, Culber Berry. We fully expect Slowking to go down. The Culber Berry is for a very specific thing that may never happen. Which is Yveltal Dark Hole needs to not kill Slowking. And there's a good chance it just never comes up as an encounter, but like Slowking doesn't need to live past that interaction. So as long as that interaction plays out, we should be good. Okay. And then reteaching him Yawn. Over Psychic. Yeah. Do. Everyone alive needs to have sack if necessary. Exactly. Exactly. All right. PP Max. Yawn. Toxic. I don't think I need it on Toxic, but like whatever. Again, I have no reason not to. Okay. Who the fuck is my lead? Gouging Fire is our lead. Okay, cool. Besides the first one, this is the only fight you get to know in advance. And just to show you guys what I'm looking at, real quick here. This is the team. Yeah, it sucks as much as it looks like it does. That's what we're facing right now. Congrats on making it through the LA4. I mean, not yet. Not yet. We'll see. All right. So everyone should be good. Leftovers, Focus Sash, leftovers, Raid Card, Colorberry, Choice Band. Yep. Yep. Is that correct? I guess so. I really felt like you got a different attacking move here. But I guess not. Okay. No more stalling. No more waiting. Thank you very much. I do need the good luck. Thank you, thank you. All right. The champion room! Our first time seeing it. Hey, Kiefer. I was looking forward to getting to see you. My rival should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on my Pokedex, I looked all over Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that could beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I am the most powerful trainer in the world! And he might be. Attempt 23, baby! This is where it ends. At the champion. One way or another. God help us. Pheromosa is the lead. Okay. Pheromosa has 4 attacking moves. She's very fast, very strong. However, 4 attacking moves. One of them is U-turn. She will always burn herself on Burning Bulwark. There's no way he ever goes for manual switch when he has U-turn. So we just free Burning Bulwark. Pheromosa now has her sash broken and is burned. So now, we're not going to substitute. We can either Dragon Tail or we can Toxic. The safer play, I believe, is Toxic. This is going to... If it stays in, that's fine. We just take the damage. If it switches, it's either going to Miraidon or Yveltal. I don't think it can bring in Eternatus here. If it prioritizes the Dragon interaction, it brings out Miraidon. If it doesn't, then it brings out Yveltal. So... it has to be one of those two. Either one, we want Toxic. So we're just going to hit Toxic. Okay, she stays in. That's fine. 23rd time is the charm. That is true. I do remember hearing about that. Now, Toxic can miss. Like 90% accurate. Okay, there's the U-turn. Show me Yveltal and show me a hit Toxic. Please, please, please. Okay, it is Yveltal. There's the Dark Aura. Toxic hits. Nice. Okay. Yveltal is the strongest, not the strongest, the scariest Pokemon on his team. Because this one, remember how Iron Jugulus could really put a hole in things? Yveltal does the same exact thing. It also has Dark Hole. But this one also has Oblivion Wing to heal itself. It has Sucker Punch for priority. It's got Heat Wave just to be a dick. So, now that it's toxic, it doesn't matter how much it heals. It doesn't matter what it does. It's on a timer, okay? We're just going to start wearing that timer down. Now, we're going to try to do this in a very specific way. We're going to switch to Rillaboom, who is holding the Focus Sash, so crit doesn't kill him. We just need to not be put to sleep. No sleep. It's our Grassy Surge. No sleep, no sleep, no sleep. 60% chance to stay awake. Come on. Fuck. That kind of hurts. Not gonna lie to you, that kind of hurts. It's good. That's good damage. It's good damage. All right. What's the play, Chief? What's the play? We just let Rillaboom go down. Unfortunately, I mean, it just is what it is. Let me see where damage is at. Okay, Oblivion Wing. He's gonna heal a little bit. Okay, he's got 2 more turns to die to that. To die from that. We don't need Rillaboom for really much else in the fight. That was kind of it. So don't worry too much. Okay. Okay. So I forgot to do one thing on my not in the game, we're fine. Just gonna pull this over. Bring this here. Get rid of that. So I can see exactly what I'm looking at. Alright, so we let Rillaboom go down. That's okay. We bring out Chillette. Finally with a chance to shine. Which means we're not going to see the interaction we needed with Slowking, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. Extreme Speed and Return both always kill, so we just click the button. I'm going to click Return. Nice. Choice Band, Refrigerate, Max Happiness, Return, always kills. Goodbye, Yveltal. Now, this should bring in Metagross. Fuck yeah. So, the interaction with Slowking is if we can get Rillaboom to stay in the extra turn and then die, we can actually bring out Slowking instead. But if we get hit with Rillaboom will stay alive. If we get hit with Dark Hole on the switch in, we want to stay alive through that as well, although it probably goes for Sucker Punch at that point. But that interaction didn't play out because Rillaboom got put to sleep. So, but that's okay. We still got to the same part. Either way, Slowking or Chillette both bait in Metagross. And that's who we want to see. Metagross is our ticket to victory. Okay? We immediately switch. Bring out Gouging Fire. Now, Metagross, just like Pheromosa before him, has 4 attacking moves. Meteor Mash, Bullet Punch, Zen Headbutt, Fire Punch. Okay? This is Meteor Mash. Now, no attack raise. Good. We're using the grassy terrain to get a little bit health back. The last remnants of what Rillaboom can do for us. We Burning Bulwark. This is why we don't need Will-O-Wisp. The 2 physical attackers on his team both deal contact move damage. All 4 of their moves are contact, which means Burning Bulwark will always still burn them. Now, the difference between Metagross and Melmetal is we can actually keep a substitute up against Metagross. So we're going to put down a sub. As long as we don't flinch. Nice. The only Pokemon on the team that can hit through substitute was Yveltal, and Yveltal is dead. So, because we're slower than Metagross, we actually get to keep our substitute intact, which is nice. So we can get a little more HP back. No more grassy terrain, so we're just stuck with the leftovers. So that's fine. Now, being slower doesn't matter. He will not break our sub without a crit. And it probably doesn't even crit or even kill then. Dragon Tail will switch him out. Show me Eternatus. That's fine too. That's fine too. I don't think this can get rid of my sub with U-turn. Might as well get some health back. But if I win this fight, you'll drink water. If I win this fight, I will drink water. But I probably should go for the substitute anyway. Yep, okay, good. Glad I did. Glad I did. Oh, she got a crit. Okay, all right. All right, Buster. Fine. Whatever. Slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady. No rush here. Just a champion to beat. All right. Keeping our sub intact. Show me something that's not Pheromosa, please. No crit. There we go. All right. That's exactly who we want. We want to fuck this guy up. Now, this is holding the Power Herb and it has Meteor Beam, Sludge Wave, Flamethrower, Dynamax Cannon. None of that matters. We hit Dragon Tail. See ya. Hey, look who's back. Boom, 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 boom. And I can put down another free sub. We're just going to keep disrupting his team this way as long as we can. Why do you send this thing out against me? Oh, it's because I have dragon against your dragons. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. What a silly interaction. What a silly guy. What a silly bit of baloney. Dragon tail, dragon tail. We're gonna hit the dragon tail. Uh-oh. Our sub broke. Critical hit. This could be a problem. Ah, it's Ditto. I love Ditto. Look at that little Ditto guy. So Ditto is always timid. And it's holding a choice scarf. So it is going to go for the only attacking move that it has, which is Dragon Tail. Which is going to disrupt us. But that's okay. We just kind of don't want to take the damage there specifically. So we'll just switch out and utilize Regenerator again. Same thing we did against... Same thing we did against Alga. This is a stall team. It's 50-50. We completely swept with Dragonite against Agatha and Bruno, so, you know, make it that way you will. Boom, boom. We're going to get a free Stealth Rocks up here, which is nice. Why not? Slowking still has use? Of course Slowking still has use. Ah, Chillette. I don't think we can kill, but I may as well check. The Ditto keeps its nature, so it is timid. It is not impish. But unfortunately, we do not kill it. But we are still faster, even with the Choice Scarf. So. Our team is built up in such a way that we are not worried about whatever Ditto turns into. Because even our Pokemon that could set up if it were to ever copy that, we have answers to. And I'm not going to go over all those right now, but if it comes up, it comes up. But I don't think it's going to because Ditto's just here doing things. Boom, 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 boom. Most of those answers have to do with the fact that all my damaging moves are contact, and Burning Bulwark still works. Guess who's back? Back again. Stall your moves. Tell a friend. The struggle is real. That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna switch. You have any idea how awesome it would be if you killed yourself and I... that sounded mean. And I, oh, I forgot I had red card, not leftovers. You know what? That's fine. Struggle in the back. This actually might still work out. Actually, I think this does work out. Hold on. Hold on, this is even better. Dragon dance, dragon dance. Now it's time, dragon dance. Uh-oh. Karma. The immediate karma. Ding, 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 ding. Boom, 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 boom. I'm getting greedy. Getting greedy. Oh my god, we dodged. He missed. No, do I just win? Hold on, don't get excited yet. Fire punch. We're at +2/+2. Fermosa is the fastest thing on his team. We outspeed at +2. Oh. Miraidon. Hadron engine. Stealth rocks are up. +2 attack, +2 speed. We have speed and kill. Eternatus. We also outspeed. Everything has been weakened by Dragon Tail, by Will-O-Wisp, by stalling with Slowking, by Stealth Rocks from Terapagos. And then we lose to ourselves. But we won. But we won. It doesn't matter. This is what I said. Built-in answers. Burning Bulwark. We can burn him. Oh, yeah, Chillette would have done it too. I'm just caught up in my plan B. I'm caught up in my plan B. It doesn't matter. We win regardless. We always win. Oh my god. That feels so freaking good. Oh. That feels so good. Ah. I can't. I'm shaking. Radical Red Hardcore Nuzlocke, baby. Radical Red Hardcore Nuzlocke is defeated. +20 attempts over 2 years. With a total death count. A total death count of 12. Including our starter, legendary Pokemon, Pseudos. Oh my god. I was here! Oh. Woohoo! Why? Oh. We did it! Briar, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Much appreciated, much appreciated. We did it. We did it. We did it. Let's see that champion team. Ah. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. You've worked hard to become the new league champion. I really fucking have. You have no idea. Woo! I played different games on and off through streams through the years since I've had the channel up. I keep coming back to Red because it's the beast that eludes me. But no more. No longer. The beast is defeated. I don't care if it's normal mode. We did it. Nice. Watch me do it. Attempt 1. Do it, man. You do it in 1 attempt, I will drink water. All right, let's see the total count. Rillaboom, 3 kills, 5 assists. Dragonite, 18 kills, 1 assist. Chillette, 1 kill, 1 resist. I'll take it. Gouging Fire, 3 kills, 10 assists. Slow King, 2 assists. Tropuggies, 6 kills, 5 assists. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Through the streams, through the months, through the weeks, the years. For seeing me take on my first, really my first difficulty ROM hack. And doing it live and learning alongside you guys. And the progression I've had in learning to play it, in bettering myself to learn the AI, in even just myself personally and the work I put into the channel. Just, you can see the progression. You can see the progression. Should have gotten 2 kills if someone ever thought it would. I wanted to give Gouging Fire another kill. That was all. That's all. Nice. Second best stream series behind Super Mario. This one's got 80 full streams, I believe. Through the technical difficulties, through moving, through life changes, man. Red has always been a constant, and it's so crazy to see it finished. Finally and forever. Now, that doesn't mean I'm entirely done with Radical Red. Does mean I'm taking a break from it for a little while, but I would like to come back and try this in a randomizer, I think. I think I would like to try this in a randomizer again. I don't think it would take me as long to just do a regular. If I were to try the Deathless challenge, that might be forever, but I've got other stream series I want to do in the meantime. 80 streams for 23 attempts is nutty. In fairness, there are a few baby like point attempts in there somewhere. I think there's like a 13.5, and I think 14 had like 3 different starts. Who's tracking? Who's tracking, really? Now, this is really funny that this is actually finished now. I have videos that I'm working on for the highlights channel. I know it still exists. Isn't that crazy? Where I'm compiling all the fights across individual attempts into one longer video. So I will be doing those from attempt 15 onward for all the runs that I've done this year, pretty much. So expect to see those probably over the next couple of months. And then this video, or this stream, will obviously get a main channel video. But that one's going to take me some time. That one is going to take me some time, and I'm probably going to have to wait until after the Pikachu Nuzlocke, because those are my two... This and that are the two biggest projects I have to work on now. So I wouldn't be surprised if this took me a year to get through. I'm totally honest with you. But that doesn't mean I won't have the highlights version of it up before then. So at least there'll be something in the meantime. But hey, we did it. We did it. Deathless hard mode, blindfolded while on fire. There we go. There we go. Ride Red gifts only win now. You had dinner with your mom? Thank you so much for being here, Briar. I much appreciate that. Have a good rest of your night. What game are you running the Pika-Lock on? Really depends on the way I'm exactly going through it, because it might be only one game. It might be 3, to be totally honest with you, for the one video. Or I might split it up into do one smaller video, and then if people like it, I'll do the other parts. We'll see. Either way, it's kind of a big project. Just depends on how big I want to make it. That one should be out sometime after like late summer, early fall is what I'm looking at for that. Got a smaller video up going up this month that I need to work on. Whew. Plat Kaizo next. I mean, I might give it some tries for some streams, yeah, but the gauntlet, the Drano Gauntlet. I go back to that one. I could probably play the games in the Drano Gauntlet without actually doing the Gauntlet. Those might be fun. I did say I wanted to do Renegade Platinum at some point. I still get comments about that sometimes, asking me to play that, so maybe I'll do that. But I really want to play Emerald Imperium. That one's on the list for sure. And then British remind me of Emerald Redux, actually, which I don't know if I would Nuzlocke that, but it does seem really, really fun to play. Plus, obviously, randomized Rad Red is just an entirely different beast anyway. And there's a hardcore mode and all kinds of shit. So who knows? Maybe we'll mix in some different things. And I want to redo or go back and try the Invisible Emerald randomizer as well. So I've got quite a few things. Unbound max difficulty blind Nuzlocke. Do it. I won't beat it, but... I went Alter Platinum, use Renegade as a base and adds new forms and moves. And I did like Alter Red. So that's fun. Maybe. The Gauntlet? Yeah. Anyway, this is my last stream for a few weeks, probably until May. I know that sounds like so far away, but I need to focus on other projects. I need to get a video out. Now I need to start planning this one out, and I need to finish storyboarding Pikachu and this, and I got shit to catch up on. But man, oh man, I'm glad I didn't put this off for another week, because if I had overthought myself to the point of driving myself insane instead of just ripping the Band-Aid off and doing it, who even fucking knows, dude? Who even knows? Why am I flying back here? I'm trying to get to here. All right. Lay them to rest. Rillaboom. And Dragonite. 12 deaths. Worth it. So if you have a game you'd like me to play, tell me on Discord or leave it in the comments of this VOD, and then I'll add it to my list, and maybe we'll spin a wheel. We'll spin a wheel. Ooh, that'd be fun. Put a bunch of hardcore Nuzlocks on a wheel, and then every time I lose, spin it again and go to the next game. And then just jump back and forth until we beat one. That'd be kind of funny, because I'd have to keep track of so much between games. Maybe. That's an idea. That would be a hell of a video. Anyway, I don't have anything more to follow this up with. I think we should end it there. End it on a win. A legitimate win in Radical Red. For real and for sure. I'm just speechless, man. I'm just speechless. Thank you all so much for spending your Sunday afternoon with me for a few hours. Much appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Appreciate you being here. That does it for Radical Red for now. Videos will still be coming up. I'll still be talking on Discord. There might be an extra stream or two this month, but for the most part, I will be taking a few weeks break just to catch up on other projects. But I will start our next series, whatever that ends up being. Help me pick it out next month, and we'll go again. Thank you guys. Much appreciated. Much love. This has been an absolute pleasure, an absolute blast. I loved every minute of it. All 2 years of it. Bye, guys. Enjoy your rest of your weekend. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Thank you.